You know that feeling when you walk into a room and suddenly can't remember why you're there? Or maybe you struggle to recall a name you've known for years? If that's happened to you, you're not alone. After 65, many of us notice little changes in our memory, and that can be frustrating, even a little scary. But here's the good news. Your brain isn't just fading away. In fact, science shows that with the right habits, you can keep your mind sharp, your memory strong, and even reverse some of that mental fog. That's exactly what we're talking about today. In this video, I'm sharing 5 simple, everyday habits that can help you avoid memory loss and keep your brain in top shape. These aren't complicated medical treatments or expensive supplements, just real, practical things you can start doing today to protect your mind. So let's dive in, starting with the first habit, and this one might surprise you. Habit 1. Move your body to wake up your brain. You've probably heard that exercise is good for your heart, but did you know it's just as important for your brain? When you move your body, you're not just strengthening muscles, you're boosting blood flow to your brain, helping it grow new connections, and even protecting it from age-related decline. Now, I'm not talking about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. Simple, gentle movement is enough. A daily 20-minute walk, some light stretching, or even dancing to your favorite music can make a huge difference. Studies show that seniors who stay active have better memory, focus, and even a lower risk of dementia. Here's a quick tip. If you've been sitting for a while, stand up right now and take a few steps. Maybe march in place for 30 seconds. That little burst of movement sends fresh oxygen to your brain, helping you think clearer right away. Habit 2. Feed your brain the right fuel. What you eat doesn't just affect your waistline, it directly impacts your memory. Some foods actually speed up brain aging, while others protect and even repair your brain cells. So what should you be eating? Focus on these 3 power foods. Fatty fish, like salmon or sardines, packed with omega-3s, which are like superfood for your brain. Berries, especially blueberries, full of antioxidants that fight brain fog. Dark leafy greens, spinach, kale. These are loaded with nutrients that help keep your memory sharp. And here's one thing to avoid. Too much sugar. It might give you a quick energy boost, but it actually hurts your brain over time, leading to inflammation and memory problems. Now, I know changing your diet can feel overwhelming, so start small. Maybe swap out one processed snack for a handful of nuts or add some berries to your breakfast. Your brain will thank you. And speaking of small changes, let's talk about the next habit. One that's so simple, you might not believe how powerful it is. You know, one of the biggest myths about aging is that memory loss is inevitable, that it's just something we have to accept. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Your brain is designed to adapt, learn, and stay sharp at any age. You just have to give it the right kind of workout. And that brings us to habit 3, one of the most powerful ways to keep your memory strong. Habit 3. Challenge your brain daily, but ditch the crossword puzzles. Now, you might be thinking, I already do puzzles. Isn't that enough? Well, here's the thing. If you've been doing the same crossword or Sudoku for years, your brain has gotten too good at them. It's like exercising the same muscle every day without ever increasing the weight. Eventually, you stop seeing results. To really keep your mind sharp, you need new challenges, things that force your brain to learn and adapt. Here are a few simple ways to do that. Switch up your routine. Take a different route to the store, use your non-dominant hand to brush your teeth, or try a new recipe. These small changes force your brain to pay attention and form new connections. Learn something new. Pick up a hobby you've never tried before, like painting, gardening, or even a musical instrument. Studies show that learning a new skill in later life can significantly improve memory. Play strategic games. Instead of passive TV watching, try games that require thinking, like chess, card games, or even brain training apps designed for seniors. The key is to keep it fun. If it feels like a chore, you won't stick with it. So find something that excites you. Your brain will thank you for it. Habit 4. Sleep like your brain depends on it, because it does. If you've ever had a night of poor sleep and felt foggy the next day, you already know how much sleep affects your brain. But here's what most people don't realize. Sleep isn't just about resting your brain, it's when your brain cleanses itself. During deep sleep, your brain flushes out toxins that build up during the day, including proteins linked to memory loss. Without enough quality sleep, those toxins stick around, making it harder to focus and remember things. So how can you sleep better after 65? Here are a few simple fixes. Stick to a schedule. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Yes, even on weekends. This trains your brain to expect sleep. Limit naps. If you nap during the day, keep it short, 20 to 30 minutes max, and before 3 p.m. so it doesn't interfere with nighttime sleep. Create a wind-down routine. An hour before bed, dim the lights, avoid screens, and do something relaxing, like reading, gentle stretching, or listening to calming music. And here's a pro tip. If you wake up in the middle of the night and can't fall back asleep, don't lie there frustrated. Get up, go to another room, and do something quiet like reading until you feel sleepy again. This prevents your brain from associating your bed with wakefulness. Now, these first 4 habits, movement, brain food, mental challenges, and sleep, are already a powerful combination for keeping your memory sharp. But there's one more habit that ties everything together, and it's one that most people overlook. You've probably noticed by now that none of these habits require drastic life changes. No magic pills, no extreme diets, just simple, everyday choices that add up to a sharper mind over time. And that brings us to the final habit, one that's so powerful, yet so often ignored when we talk about memory after 65. Habit 5, stay socially connected. Your brain craves it. Here's something fascinating. Studies show that seniors with strong social connections have slower memory decline than those who are isolated. In fact, regular social interaction can be just as important for your brain as physical exercise. Why does this work? Because every conversation, every laugh with friends, every meaningful connection is like a workout for your brain. You're remembering names, following stories, reacting to emotions, all of which keep your neural pathways active and strong. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but I've lost touch with old friends, or I don't have family nearby. Here's the good news. Meaningful connection doesn't require a huge social circle. Here are simple ways to stay engaged. Make one phone call a day to someone you care about. Even just a 10-minute chat counts. Join a local senior group for activities like book clubs, walking groups, or volunteer opportunities. Try technology. Video calls with grandkids, online forums about your hobbies, or even social media can help bridge distances. Remember, it's not about quantity but quality of connections. Even 1 or 2 meaningful relationships can make all the difference for your brain health. Bringing it all together, let's quickly recap these 5 powerful habits. 1. Move daily, because physical activity is brain activity. 2. Feed your brain. Choose foods that protect and nourish it. 3. Challenge your mind. Keep learning and trying new things. 4. Prioritize sleep, your brain's nightly cleaning service. 5. Stay connected. Your brain thrives on meaningful interaction. The beautiful thing about these habits, you don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start with just one that feels easiest to you. Maybe today you'll add some berries to your breakfast or call an old friend. Tomorrow, you might take a short walk while trying a new route. Small steps create big changes over time. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these habits are you already doing? Which one will you try this week? Your experiences might inspire others in our community. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips on living your best life after 60. Remember, aging isn't about decline, it's about opportunity. Your brain is ready to stay sharp. You just need to give it the right care. Here's to remembering all the wonderful moments still ahead of you.